Fear. Fear is the worst kind of feeling that we all feel in our entire life. We're afraid of spiders or cockroaches or snakes. We're even afraid of Voldemort or vampires or ghosts. And to talk about critical issues, we are also afraid of global warming, of climate change, or nuclear wars, World War III. But currently the world is afraid of something that's very dangerous and terrifying. I'm talking about Ebola, the global Ebola phobia. Why are people so afraid of Ebola? Nowadays I can see on Facebook that people are like, it's a kind of zombie apocalypse. They are kind of comparing the Ebola phobia to World War Z or something. So I want to shed some light upon this. I want to remove some rumors that we also don't know why Ebola is so dangerous. Ebola is a very terrifying disease. It has impacted dozens of countries across the world, claiming lives of thousands of people, and it has led to a widespread fear of this disease. In West Africa, it's the most impacted region. There are about 6,000 death tolls already recorded due to Ebola. So, what is Ebola? Why are we so afraid? Ebola is a viral illness which includes initial symptoms such as sore throat, muscle weaknesses, intense pain. And this is according to the World Health Organization. And that's just the beginning. The subsequent stages are vomiting and diarrhea, and in some cases there are also internal and external bleeding. But why are we afraid? There are other diseases that do the same thing. It somehow shares the symptoms of flu. Why is Ebola so dangerous? Because Ebola kills. That's why people are terrified. Why does it kill? What can we cure? Can we cure? We can cure diseases like tuberculosis, typhoid. We can cure. What can we cure Ebola? Well, how does it impact us? Well, Ebola, first of all, impacts upon our immune cells. That's the first line of defense of our body. And when it attacks our immune cells, our body is incapable of fighting the disease. So that's how Ebola attacks. And when it attacks a host cell, it now multiplies as much as it wants. So then, your body is full of infection. It has grown so large that your immune system can do nothing but notice. And for a valiant effort to fight these viruses, your body produces such a high fever that you go into shock, your blood pressure drops, and then your organs start to fail, your tissues start degrading, and then eventually you die. This is what Ebola does. Why are we not being able to cure? We boast about having advanced medical technologies, our recent developments. Why are we not being able to cure Ebola? That's because Ebola is unique. For a virus to attack something, it needs to bind with the host cell. The molecule that it binds with is called a receptor. Now, how medicines work is they prevent the virus from binding with the host cell. But what we don't know, the missing piece of puzzle, is that we don't know which molecule the Ebola binds. We don't know. That's why we cannot stop it from binding, and then it just binds, attacks our immune cells, destroys our immune system, and then makes us vulnerable for all kinds of diseases, and then eventually kills. This is what Ebola does. So this is the rumor. This is why Ebola is dangerous. It's not because people just come alive from the grave. It's not because of some zombie apocalypse. And there are also other things I'd like to say about Ebola. For example, Ebola is not an airborne disease. We should not be afraid of Ebola just because it's so deadly, because it's very hard to contract Ebola. It's just, it transmits from one person to another from bodily fluids and secretions. It does not transfer from cooked food or drinking water. It does not transfer from handshakes or something. So we should not be afraid of it. In fact, we should take precautions. We should be aware of what it is. We should help other people to not be afraid. We should provide sympathy to people, to victims who have been the victims of Ebola. This is what I wanted to tell. Ebola is not something we should be afraid of. In fact, we should help people understand what it is. We should provide reassurance to the victims. And this is all I'd like to say. We should not be afraid of it. We should be aware of it. And that's it. We should not be afraid of it. Thank you very much.